what's up guys, it's your boy LT aka Proto, and today I'm giving you guys a Q&A on Better Late Than Never, my album that I've been dropping song by song. So let's go ahead and hop straight into it. I got my old phone here since I'm using my regular one to record, and I took 10 of you guys' questions and saved them in the notes, and we're gonna answer them. So first question I got was, why did you choose the name Better Late Than Never? So if you guys have actually been following my music, then you will know I was supposed to drop an album maybe a year or two ago, and it was supposed to be called Jessica. So I was supposed to name it Jessica, and I never got around to actually doing it because I was always swamped with other things like school, and then I joined the Air Force, of course, so then I ended up leaving. Didn't have really much time to do it. So I think a little bit after I got my computer back here with me on base, the first thing I did was I need to drop an album. And since it was so late, I said, well, why not just call it Better Late Than Never? Because it's better late than to never get it at all. So yeah, that's why I chose the name Better Late Than Never. So the next question was, what made you want to produce the album yourself? So wanting to produce the album myself came from probably wanting to be able to put the album on multiple platforms. With getting tight beats and things like that off different sites, you can always run into issues, which makes it harder for you to post your albums and stuff on specific platforms like Apple Music and Spotify and things like that. So yeah, I said, you know what, I'm gonna just go ahead and produce it myself, and then I shouldn't run into any issues when the time comes to actually put it out on every platform. And then not only that, producing it yourself just gives it gives you a different sense of accomplishment, because you made that song start to finish, literally every single note, every word, every hat, snare, you made every single thing on your own. So it gives it a different sense of pride, if you ask me. So that's another reason I wanted to do it. So the next question was, what's the deal with the album cover? So I like space. I'm a nerd, and I'm really into astronauts, just space in general, stars, things of that nature. And why not, right? Why not? So yeah, I just went ahead and threw a little astronaut on there, and then name, tag, all that, and went with it that way, because you can never go wrong with stuff that you like. So that's the reason that I made it with the astronaut on the front, because I'm a nerd and I like space and it looked cool, so I did it. So next question was, why does it seem like your style is different? That's actually a really good question. So most of the people who know me personally when it comes to music, they know me behind the scenes, know that I have a very versatile flow. You can almost put me on any beat and I'll be able to match it, which is probably why my style sounds a little bit different, because I've been going a little bit different with the beats that I've made recently. Usually in the beginning, I'd rap over, slower things, try to give you a story, a lot of things like that. But, at the same time, everybody has to, switch up their image a little bit, just to try to stay relevant. And I'm not saying I'm doing it to stay relevant, but I'm doing it because, it's just a sound that everyone's ears catch nowadays. So, I'm more or less doing it for you guys rather than myself. I'ma still throw songs in there for myself. Mistakes, that's most definitely a song that I personally made on, my behalf. It wasn't it wasn't more tailored for the listener, but like it was something I'd rather want to tell my story on. Give you guys a little bit of the old style. So of course you have things like that, and then things like no disrespect or even you. I say those are tailored for you guys really when you think about it, because it's faster paced, more bars, and with it's something a little bit different. Something you had to step outside of my little comfort box, if you will, and do something a little different for once. So yeah, that's where I got the new style or everything from, if that's what you want to call it. So the next question is my favorite song so far. So my favorite song so far is probably I Remember. Um I don't know what it is about that song that I like so much, but like I think the beat for one I loved. Like I loved the creation of that beat. Like it was one of the ones where like you be having that stank face when you making something, or you hear something that's just like straight heat. Yeah, it was literally like that the entire time I was making it, and I fell in love with it like almost instantly. And then I started to put the words to it, and then next thing you know, it's just like, whoa, song's actually pretty good. So yeah, I Remember probably right now is my favorite, because of course I'm still sitting on top of the last three that you guys have not heard. So stay tuned for those. I say, who knows? My favorite could change. So next question is, when are you dropping? Why are you dropping this song by song? So the reason I'm dropping this song by song is because I feel like if I would have just put out an entire album, not every song would have got listened to. Because I know sometimes, me personally, like I'll listen to part of it, and if I don't really care for it, then I'll probably not listen to the rest. So I'm doing it song by song, that way that you hear each song individually before I put out the entire album. That way you already have heard everything. Like by the time the album's out, you've already heard every single song. And there's no well, you missed this one, or somebody else has heard this one and you haven't heard it and they keep saying it's good, but so yeah, I'm doing it more or less to do something a little different. Like no one else that I know of at least has dropped the album song by song, so why not be a little different? Everybody just be like, all right, here's the album, there you go. Like yeah, me, I was like, nah, I want to be extra, so I'm being extra, as per usual. Next song is, which beat do you like the most so far? Kinda already answered that question. I Remember. I freaking love that beat. It didn't take me long to make it, and it really didn't take me long to fall in love with it either. The beat it's just one of those ones where it just makes you want to listen, to me at least. It's one of the sounds that like I've been toying with a lot, and with that one, it came out literally piece by piece exactly how I wanted it to, and I couldn't be happier with that one. So I Remember is probably my favorite beat right now. So next question will be, when can we expect the last 3 songs? So the way that I'm doing it is, like I said I was supposed to be releasing it every Friday, but you guys have been blowing my DMs down. Okay, I get messages from close to 15 people, some of them the same people, every day, and they're asking like, yo, where's the next song? And I'm like, well, shit. Okay. So usually I'll just throw up a poll or something, and if you guys vote and it turns out to be over 50%, then 9 times out of 10 I'll release the song either the next day or depending on the time that night. I've been trying to release them all around 9:30, not later than 10, because of course I'm an hour behind most of the people who listen to my music, because I am in Mississippi. You guys are in like Ohio, you're in Florida, like York, Pennsylvania. Most of the people that listen to my music are in the spectrum of Eastern Standard Time. So I usually try to release it around 9 your time, which would be 8 for me. So yeah, you can expect them whenever I drop the next poll to release the next song. So make sure you keep your eyes out for that. Number 9. What makes this album so special to you? Okay, that's a good question actually. So the album itself, I'd say it makes it so special to me because it's finally giving the people what they have been waiting for. Not only that, it's giving me a chance to show my talents as a whole. Not just as a rapper, but as a producer. And not just as a producer, as a lyricist. Because the songs that I've released so far, a lot of them are tailored, for you guys with different sounds. But at the same time, I still did not shy away from giving you the lyrical side of my music. Like there are still stories there. There's still wordplay. There's still the sense of visualization that you hear when you listen to my music. And so that's always still there. And I take pride in dropping my music and making music, period. So for me to get that visualization, hopefully you guys get it as well. So I could say that probably is what makes it so special to me. It's just like it's an entire body of work. Yeah, it's an entire body of work, if you will. So yeah, that's what makes it so special to me. So last but not least, where can I find this on Apple Music? I'm tired of using SoundCloud. I'm sorry. Like I said, I want you guys to hear each song individually before I 100% put the album out. Plus, I know it probably would have took a lot longer for me to drop it all as a whole, collective, because with me dropping it the way that I am, it gives me time to go back and fix any imperfections that I hear. And by the time it comes out on the big platforms, it'll be 100% ready to be everywhere, and for you guys to hear it without having to be like, well, I can't really hear this, or this is too high, this is too low. Like, it just gives me a chance to more tweak it and make sure that it's good. But you can be expecting it very soon, to say the least. I'm sitting on top of the last 3 songs. I can't tell you guys that. I have them all done. I just need to figure out the order in which I want to release them, and then whether or not I want to give you guys snippets. You feel me? I've been posting random snippets every now and again. You might see one on Snap. If you don't have my Snap, I'll make sure I drop it at the end of the video so you can see that. I always post them on my IG, and if you don't follow me on Instagram, you can find that at the end of the video as well. I'll put my ad name for my beat page, and then also my personal page, which is where usually you can find most of this stuff at. And then that's it. Pretty soon you guys will get the date. I can guarantee it won't be this month. I know for a fact it won't be in August. It might be towards the end of September, early November. That is probably the best guess I can give you guys, is late September, early November. Because I still have to go through the process of making sure everything's good. I have to make sure the money switches hands in order for me to make sure it makes it onto all platforms. All the copyrights and things have to go through, and then also it's just like a lot of things that I gotta make sure are taken care of before it can 100% be said, all right, well, it's good to go and we can post it everywhere. So yeah, you guys can expect it probably end of September, early November. But those are the 10 that I saved that I thought were good. You guys did ask a few other questions, so if you want another Q&A, just go ahead and let me know. I'll probably will do another one when the end of the album hits. So yeah, with that being said, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends, man. I know a lot of people don't even know that the YouTube page is up and running like it is. So go ahead, tell your friends. I say if your friends mess with my music and stuff, like let them know, like, yo, he's got a YouTube channel. You should really go check that out, because I got videos here for you guys. You feel me? I got videos for you guys. So yeah, go ahead, check that out, man. What else do I have? Nothing really. But yeah, well, hope you guys enjoy your day. Like I said, like, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you guys later, man.